Welcome back and moving on to our second segment of today, talking about the health insurance system and how important it is, and also talking about the impact of the digital transformation on this system. Over the phone, we have Dr. Hoda Rizkana, the former president of intensive care of Qasr Al Aini. Hello.
Former parliamentarian.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, doctor.
Hello, good morning.
So, doctor, we were talking about health insurance system, and definitely it is one of the most important points to be tackled, talking about it, the importance, and also talking about its impact on the Egyptians.
Well, in fact, it's definitely well known all over the world because if you are a citizen of the country and this country cover you with health insurance, which covers all your costs for treatment and diagnosis and cost expenses of the operation, you will feel much more happy, and you belong to this country too. So the thing that we are celebrating the complete health insurance in three governorates in Egypt, Port Said and Luxor and hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Are you listening? So the thing that we are enjoying this system, and we expect to extend this service to other governorates in Egypt. So this makes you what's the better one? This makes you 100% secure, and you feel that you belong to this great country, and you enjoy this belonging. So what we need to do is that we know what are the services offered by this system, including diagnostic and anything in the diagnosis, name it and you got it, and lab work, and also scheduling the treatment and the follow-up. So that's what I mean, that we are starting this system which will give us a hell of services, and everybody in will enjoy that.
Doctor, how can the digital transformation help and support this system?
How is what?
Digital transformation, the digitalization.
Digitalization, of course, because we are assuming that everything in the system will be digitalized. So digitalization of the medical service will indicate a lot of either something which is positive or mishap, and this will be recorded. That's why we are enjoying this digitalization services in the medical field. Why we stress on that? Because we need to record and diagnose and follow up all the mishaps which come to us. As for example, the aura of the corona. This makes us a little bit terrified, but no, we were very stable, and we run the test and we run the vaccination, which goes almost wonderful, and I think we are one of the secured places in all over the world. So we need to know either this area of digitalization, is it okay for you or not? Because we service the people. If we service the people, we have confirmed paperwork and confirmed figures which put us on the line of the international community for countries who cares for their citizens. That's why digitalization is very, very important. And for the record, if you have these records kept and serviced and put it in sort of statistical evaluation all over the world, maybe our system will beat everybody there.
Doctor, one of the most important parts or sectors that one can say is affiliated to this system, talking about all the successful and important initiatives that took place in Egypt. It has to do with eliminating hepatitis C, or whether taking care of the health of the mother and the fetus, or taking care of women, or a lot of things actually. And all these initiatives were very, very important to all of the Egyptian citizens as well.
Well, what's the point? You mentioned that you are observing, or you are talking about the census offered in Egypt here. We've been tackled by many, many, many syndromes and a lot of, prodromas, what we call it prodroma. Why prodroma? Because somebody comes from abroad and carry the virus, carry the bacteria, something like that. So we have to be very cautious about the people come from abroad. We have to check them thoroughly, and especially these days, because we have to diagnose early infected cases. Why early? Because we don't carry these viruses in our environment, we don't carry it in our land, we don't carry it in our air. So it should be brought from abroad. That's why we have to elaborate and diagnose each case, and this will be done by the, we have a military from the health, white dress military, who are the doctors. They can serve in diagnosing and following up these cases.
Dr. Hoda Rizkana, former president of intensive care at Qasr Al Aini, thank you very much for joining us. And I guess with this we come to the end of our breakfast show for today. Thank you all for joining us, and stay tuned for more coming up on Nile TV International.